Right, let's move on to Libya, because some breaking news. We're hearing that anti-Gaddafi fighters have made a breakthrough in their bid to capture the key port city of Sirte. Tony Bertley joins me now on the phone. Tony, the latest from Sirte.
Yeah, you're right. They've punched through the last line of defence, a huge wall surrounding the centre of Sirte. They've now within a couple of 100 metres of the city centre, and they've encountered light resistance to this point and no casualties, which is something quite unbelievable for them. They thought they were going to suffer a lot of casualties, but the fighting ahead of me, about 200 metres, is a lot more intensive, and the Gaddafi loyalists who are remaining are staging a bit of a rearguard action here. They've taken a number of prisoners, a number of black Libyans. They claim they are civilians, saying that they are, in fact, pro-Gaddafi fighters. But we've seen also lots of discarded uniforms, lots of weapons that have just been left by the side of the road, coming out of the building under the protection of the anti-Gaddafi forces and are being led away. Of course, the problem for the here is to work out who was a civilian and who was a fighter. That's a bit of a problem. But most of the people here seem absolutely terrified. Muammar Gaddafi, the green flag is flying. This was a heartland of his support, but that now is crumbling, I have to say, and his grasp on the heartland of Sirte is going by the minute. So at the moment, it's a three-pronged attack, south, west and east, and the fighters are holding up now until they can talk with the others of the factions and then work out their strategy from here. But at the moment, they've got a big slice of the centre of Sirte under their control.
So, Tony, you're breaking up a little. From what I can hear, from what you're saying, it would seem that the fighters are saying they have pro-Gaddafi forces cornered in a small area of Sirte or a couple of areas in Sirte.
There's several areas of Sirte where we know that the pro-Gaddafi forces are holed out. They are still well equipped, they are still well armed. The anti-Gaddafi fighters are moving in closer and closer. They just come to a bit of a halt at the moment while they link up with the other who are coming in from the west and from the east. But the hold that Gaddafi's forces now have on the centre of Sirte is slipping away by the minute, and I think that it looks very ominous for them. The problem is finding out who is a civilian and who is a Gaddafi fighter. So that's a problem at the moment. But they've sustained remarkably few casualties, which is quite something they didn't expect.
And very good news, of course. Once Sirte falls, the NTC is saying it'll declare national liberation. Is that still the case?
Yes, I think so. This is very much the jewel in the crown, I think. Once this falls, it also sends a message to those pro-Gaddafi loyalists still hold up in Bani Walid, the remaining town under their control, and it means there's nowhere for them to go, nowhere for them to run. This is it. At the moment, I can almost see the sea from here, and that's about the only way out for the pro-Gaddafi forces. Bani Walid, I think, will follow pretty quickly after that. But I think as far as the fighters here are concerned, that with the fall of Sirte, it means that there is a new Libya beginning.
All right, Tony, thank you very much. Tony reporting live from Sirte as Gaddafi forces seem to be cornered in 2 areas left in Sirte. The battle rages. We'll go back to Tony as we get more.